Hello, I'm live for the hour. I'm going to be doing some sound healing for you, for anyone who's with me today or watching this on recording, of course. It's June the 14th. It's a big day everywhere, really. Today, big day everywhere. And I was going to actually reschedule this to tomorrow so I could be out and so on. But I felt let's do this today. Let's do this for the usual reasons we would do this, and also to support moving collective energy, which has been moving all week, right? It's moving all week. I'm sure you've been feeling that. So if I just start with, just try and go in order here, because quite a bit to get through today. So I aim to get on here and share, give a work with sound healing a couple of times a week. This one is for everyone, of course. It's for everyone. The other one I do, which will be in a couple of weeks, will be for a membership group, which if you're not part of, of course, you're welcome to join. Let's start with sound healing itself. Let's just go there a minute. We're talking about things that make a sound, right? Things that make a sound, right? So what I always say is, well, you might like this sound, you might not like that sound, but you can't agree with it and you can't disagree with it. And you think about how charged humanity gets, and particularly right now, you think about how charged we get, how reactive. Now that's because that's from information, that's from mind, that's from left brain, okay? Now sound is going to go far, far deeper, and it's going to go to the right side of the brain. It's going to go there. That's very helpful, that's very supportive, except when it isn't. And it isn't when, let's say you're wound up, you've got questions, you're frustrated, you kind of know what you're bothered about. That's when sound healing isn't so helpful, because I've got to say that, I have to go there. So when it is helpful, it's when there's something so deep, or there's such a large body of, I'm using the word energy too much, but you understand, I hope, what I mean. So much energy to move that the human mind can't compute it. And so you might have been experiencing some like fatigue or hopelessness, despair, deep anger. And I'm not saying because of this week, but this is where sound healing helps. We want to get at it. Good morning, Melanie. We want to get at it before it goes to different parts of the body. I was speaking to people all week. Why is this happening? Why am I feeling that? Why the migraines? Why the pain in the back? Don't usually get the pain in the back. This is where sound healing helps and is supportive. Okay, when something hasn't happened in your life, you want it to, and there's some kind of resistance or block. Again, sound healing can help, just because it's a bridge to connect with the etheric fog that just needs to get out the way, so that you and your next whatever can meet. Okay, that's an application of the many applications of sound healing and sound therapy. So I have a couple of things to say, but let me at least just take you through what I have, why I have it. If you've heard me say this dozens of times, humor me, whatever. So I'm going to start with the gong, right? Nothing particularly special about this gong. I do like it. It's special to me. I'm going to start with the gong. I'm not doing anything particularly special with it. That's what I mean. I'm just starting to break up energy, right? Because for something new to happen, you have to shift and connect with what has been or what is. You can't walk away from it. You can't pretend it's not there. You can't live with an elephant in a room. You have to connect with it, so it can be changed to a higher version of itself. That's what we're doing with it. Starting with the gong there. Then, yes, very professional of me just to keep walking off, isn't it? Then most of our time this morning, me working with the didgeridoo. This is the same one I've had for like 14 years. Fixed it with duct tape here. I should be detached enough to let go of it. I'm not, so I still have it. I like the sound of it. It works. It's very much my instrument. And with that, I'm getting shown on the body of the collective, as it were, where there are stuck areas, and then I'm given my consent, my opportunity, my permission to move that. And so you see behind me here, it's a smaller grid than I usually use. Didn't need to go theatrical with it today, but it sort of represents the body, as it were. I'm working here etherically with a certain amount of people. You know, it's in the thousands. It's not a tiny number. It's not a vast number either. Working with a body of people, and it is showing me on a collective what the sort of issues are that we're working on today. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know on a day like today, people taken to the streets and so on. We got solar plexus we're working with. We've got solar plexus, got root chakra, of course, and to a lesser degree, I would say today, to a lesser degree, the throat, because expression is being allowed to happen. You know, so doing that. You might see my tuning forks all the way over there. After I do a clearing, after I connect with that, I want to do a balancing of sorts, because what we're doing this for is to get to a new place, within ourselves and within all of us. And so to get there, you have to balance and restabilize here. The tuning I'm going to be doing is with the crystal bowl. I'll be using the flute as well. And that's the flute is to sort of descale the higher energy and return it to physical form. And physical form is important because, again, I keep saying this. I know I keep saying this, but people going out today, people walking around, life is happening in real time. It's happening person to person, and that's why we do this. We don't do this to hide away. We do this to support parts of ourselves that we can't maybe see or touch, maybe can't quite understand, so that we can go and live and be and so on. A couple of things to say then. Put this down a minute. The energy field itself is maybe the shape of a torus, a toroidal field like that. Okay, larger than what I'm showing you. I'm just sort of showing you the directional movement of it. And as with any call and response monitoring feedback type of system that you would have, okay, the energy field is like that. It's both reading into out and out to in, into out and out to in all the time. Now, there's going to be a balance of that, isn't there? I'm telling you this because you'll want to know, it'll be input, it's helpful to know, let's start again, I got that wrong. It's helpful to know why we get needy sometimes, why we get a little codependent, why our energy drops and is flat, and it helps to know what to do about that. So the toroidal field of our energy body, like this, okay, it's going from in to out, it's going from out to in, both. It's a system of feedback, call and response. When we're not feeling so good, needy, as I said, or flat or down, that's because we are pulling from the outside too much. We're dependent on what other people think and feel of us. We're maybe trying to get energy from food or dopamine hits or something like that. And so that's a good time to pause, just stop trying to get from outside and bring ourselves back to the inside and start regenerating. And that process is not a click of the fingers. It takes a minute or two or longer, to get that balance back. And from there, you tend to find more empowerment, strength of self, resolve of character, and ability to choose and move your direction as you would wish to. Okay, I think that's worth knowing. And then, gosh, I want to get to work here. It's June the 14th. People taking the streets today. It's a wonderful thing to be seen, to be heard. Not everyone fights the same way. There's many reasons to fight, and by which I mean application of energy to express what is true to you in the world, okay? Not everyone fights the same way. If you're going out today, Wonderful. Stand up for what is true to you. Sit down if you need to. Not everyone fights the same way. And it's to remember that if you can't go out today, right? Or if it doesn't feel right for you, there's another aspect and expression of fight that is true for you. And it's very important you do that. If you fight someone else's fight and don't show up for your own, you will, it will draw from you. If you show up for someone else's fight and it's not your own, you can burn out. And it's tremendously important that you continue to show up. The greater fight, as it were, is beyond today. There's a longer trajectory of it, and it's tremendously important that you show up for what is true for yours and you continue to do so, okay? Please don't underestimate your role just because it's not seen. Respect for those who have the role which is seen, of course. But what we're looking for is to come from integrity, to do what is true for us again and again and again and again, okay? All right. Let's go. I said a bit more than I wanted to there. So this will take about 20 minutes. There's nothing you need to do, just to find your comfortable space. You want to sit down, you want to lay down, whatever is good for you. I get the sound as good as I can get it, but at the end of the day, I'm working on your etheric body here, aren't I? So take a breath with me, please. Just gonna get this up. Okay, take a breath with me. Just going to start by centering ourselves in our body. We're going to ground ourselves. Find that connection deep within. Find that connection in the earth. Find that connection in the moment. So much happens just by that. Beautiful, beautiful. As so below, so too above. We're going to find our connection above us. We're going to find that connection above us. And just amplifying, we're strengthening, we're magnifying that central column of energy. And again, just by doing that, it will affect your clarity, your emotions, your next steps. We're just going to call a field of light around us, angelic presence around us, and the lattice that is created from that. We call forth our higher selves to direct us, to direct the lower body, to direct our flow on earth. Calling forth the highest good of this work for ourselves, for those that we hold space for, and all that can be done for and with this. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Breath. Wish you all a lovely, lovely experience. deep, full breath. Deeper breath of the whole body there, please. I'm going to invite you to ground your energy again. Reconnect with the chair beneath you, the ground beneath you, wherever you are. We do these things to help unsupportive energies leave you, supportive energies to come to you or emanate from you. Bring you to a stronger version of yourself. And for that, to be grounded is tremendously important. All right. Super. Very interesting today, actually. Usually when I do these, it's a smaller collective, working on and working with, and today, just bigger. Not out of choice, just, you see what is one sees, or I see what is presented to me. And getting shown to me today that the process we collectively, billions of us, are in is still unfolding. Today, this weekend, a remarkable opportunity for humanity. It may not seem like it. May not seem like it. But I am getting shown deep trauma leaving the collective body, an elevation of wisdom happening as well. It's incremental, it's iterative, I think is the word. But to be alive right now, it's interesting experience, phenomenal opportunity, and not something I feel tremendously comfortable speaking about, if that isn't completely obvious right now. Okay, so if I'm pushing buttons, I apologize. It's not what I get out of bed to do. I'm doing my best to speak to what I understand as I understand it. So if you're going out today, if you're taking to the streets today, if you're standing up to be counted, wonderful, good for you, incredible. If this isn't the weekend for you, or if you're unable to, there are many opportunities to stand up, be counted, express yourself, and come from that integrity and do what is true and right to do. In the eyes of God, there isn't a greater, there isn't a lesser, just that you do what is yours to do. Now, if any of you haven't joined my membership group, it's free. It's free to join. I'll be doing another one of these in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing live readings as well in a couple of weeks. Plenty of stuff we do on there is free. There's other levels as well. A lot of other work. We're doing some interesting things happening too. We're going to be having a channeling class on there. Lewis is going to be doing some work with his grids that are like this big kind of thing, this big. And we'll be getting the Rife machine out next month too. So cool things happening on there. If you're not on my membership group, come join. Go to my website, click Joshua's membership group. It's a complicated stuff, right? and it is a work in progress. And there's some of you write to me and say, well, can you let me know when you're going to be online? And I'm like, well, I do have this thing, and send out text messages and so on. And that's all part of it. Anyhow, I hear elephants upstairs, and the day requires what it requires. So thank you so much for being with me, for taking this time, and God bless you all. Do what is true for you this weekend. God bless. Be well. Take care, and see you soon.